Sderot, and the other is in Beersheba. Sderot has been hit the last 15 years with 9,000 rockets. It is the world's most bombed city without an official declaration of war. Well, God has opened up, Hashem has opened up this door for us. We were there in November. You may or may not have heard about this. Knowing this congregation, the little bit that I know, you probably are aware. There were 3 days where over 400 rockets hit in and around Sderot. A board member and I one of my board members and I were there. We were there. To show you, there's a little bit of humor, and you have to know me. I have an iPhone, but I rarely turn it on. And, just leave a message. I'll get back with you. And that morning, my board member and I, with Uri, the driver, because he knows the back roads if we had to get out. So we're driving there. We're happily going this Sderot, knowing it's a potentially precarious city. We got there, and the city was closed down. And we pulled in. We heard the sirens going off. I thought, oh, man. I turned my phone on. There were about a dozen messages. Don't go to Sderot. Don't go to Sderot. It's not safe. Anyway, we were there, talked to the chief of police, the fire chief. A house got hit. We went to see if we could help. We ended up being interviewed by I-24 News, which is a national news broadcasting thing. It was quite interesting. On the way out of the city, we're listening to the local news talking about what is going on in the place that we're leaving now. And all of a sudden there was a boom! And our van got knocked off the road. Uri kept us from tipping over. Here a rocket had hit maybe about 25 yards that way. And the shock wave, the shrapnel, the whatever, knocked us off. And we're usually there before the rockets drop or after, sometimes during, but never this up close and personal where you could smell the rocket fuel, this sort of thing. And I said, Uri, we're listening to the radio, and about 30 seconds after that happened, the radio broadcaster was saying a rocket hit near highway, and I think it was 44, and it affected traffic. There's a van, and it was us he was talking about. It was quite surreal. So we pulled off. I said, Uri, I got to get your photo. Now, he's not texting, but he says, get my gun side. You see his gun? Okay? I'm just saying. All right? I says, this man saved our lives. We could have been knocked over, but his skill was phenomenal. Next slide.